Hello, my darlings. I just wanted to say that I found this thing about One Direction on the internet, and reading it for some reason made me really sad. I don't know why, but it did. Well, sad I was going to read it to you guys, so here it goes. I'm terrified of the day when the boys announce their breakup. The day we go onto Twitter and they tweet their final goodbyes. Liam does a final twit cam, thanking us for everything we have done, now tweeting a short funny tweet calling us his mofos once more. Louis tweeting a cute sassy tweet thanking us all, and Zayn tweeting something deep about how the roller coaster of life has finally come to an end, and Harry tweeting something totally out of the blue, which all of a sudden makes sense. We will all have that feeling that it was our fault. We were just too crazy. We'd pushed them too far, or it was the press making up too many rumors that they just couldn't handle. We will all listen to their albums, all their X Factor performances, all their video diaries, and all their crazy videos. To finish it all, they will go and sit on the stairs and thank us. Thank us for all the fun and all the good and bad times we have shared. We will be told to tear down our posters, all our merchandise will have to be thrown away, all the fan sites we made will all be shut down and forgotten. All of those memories of all the concerts, all the friends we have made through the journey of One Direction will come flooding back. But I promise you, I will never forget them. I will never forget Liam, Niall, Louis, Zayn, and Harry. When that day comes, I will be a Directioner forever, no matter what. Now, I think that was the cutest thing ever, and describes how every Directioner feels. That no matter what happens, we will always be there for our boys. And if you're the stage 3 Directioner, which is like all hope of regaining your sanity went out the fucking window, then you'll understand what that means. Like, just, I don't know. I feel like if they do break up, they're gonna have one day, just one, where they act like the boys we started to love first. Like, where they're just completely crazy, not caring what the press thinks. Harry and Louis can act like friends in public again, which I wish they could right now. But, you know, they don't have to worry about being called gay, dealing with the rumors, and I don't know, just like the last day of them being a band is just gonna, for some reason in my head, I feel like it's gonna be like this giant blowout of them just acting like them. Like they're just, you know, like that thing said, sit on the stairs, do a video diary, the tweets, the twit cams, I don't know. I just feel like they should be able to act like themselves. And the fact that, I mean, yeah, you know, there's a lot of people in our fandom who are like, oh, well, Louis and Harry are gay for each other, and Eleanor's just a cover-up, and that's so much crap. It's ridiculous. People just need to fucking get their shit together and realize that Eleanor is not a cover-up. That they're not gay, even if they are, like, bi or whatever. You just need to cool your shit. Okay? Just need to calm your ass down. And just realize that even if they are, that just means that you're in love with 5 gay guys. Or 2, or whatever, however many think of them are gay. You just need to cool your shit down and realize that even if they are, that means that you're in love with 5 gay guys that you will never have a chance with, even if they were straight, which they are. Or possibly bi. Whatever. Whatever floats their boat. I don't care. They're hot, they're talented, and most of them around my age. I mean, Harry's a few months older than me, but I don't know. But people just need to cool their shit and just let the boys be the boys. And we somehow need to freaking put a thing out there telling the entire fucking press they just need to cool their shit and learn to get to know the boys. Show the fans who they really are, because the fans know who they really are. Fans know who they really are from the tweets and the twit cams and the video diaries and their Facebook updates and shit like that. They just need to, you know, the press needs to show everybody the One Direction that the fans know. Because, well, the Directioners, but I keep saying fans because I don't want to say Directioners over and over again. It's just such a big word. But they just need to let them go. Because it's right. I went to the store the other day. I don't remember what fucking store it was. I think it was like Winco because my mom wanted to go grocery shopping. Walked down the magazine aisle because it's like magazines on one side and then like snacks on the other. If you've been to Winco, you know. But walk down the magazine aisle, look, and like freaking a chunk like this big. I'm not even kidding you. It's just a fucking, can't even stretch my arms how wide that freaking chunk of magazines were. That it was like 99.99999% One Direction on the cover of all of these magazines, and like half of them, like it said like Big 1D Secret. So like I picked up a couple of them, was reading, you know, the Big 1D Secret, and they weren't even nice. Like I don't even remember what half of them said, but they were not nice. It was horrible. I felt so bad for them. Like, and I got home and I started tweeting and whatnot about it. I got so pissed off I had to go to that freaking like twit longer shit for just fucking, you know, to tweet this giant ass paragraph about how fucking so much bullshit it was. It was horrible. I felt so bad for the boys. Like, well, granted, I looked like crap yesterday. Or the other day, or whatever day I went shopping, I don't know. Like fucking rocking PJ pants and fucking t-shirts and shit. And my, you know, my hair was up because, well, because this thing, I don't even know if I can fucking shower yet or not. I don't know, it's just so much crap that these guys have to go through. It's just, I don't even know if I can handle myself right now. It's like, talking about this just makes me more and more angry. It's so frustrating. Because they just don't let them be freaking boys anymore. I mean, yeah, Louis is the oldest and he's 21, and then Harry is the youngest and he's 19. It's just like this small of a gap that you've shoved 5 boys into, and they're all fucking famous at the same time because they're like in the world's biggest fucking boy band right now, and y'all are all up in the Kool-Aid, not even knowing the flavor. You just need to cool your shit. Because those of you who are sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna marry Harry Styles, we're gonna have like 6 kids, and gonna name her first daughter Darcy and all this shit. No. No. Cool your shit. Because, like, think about it. There's 5 boys. 5. Only 5. There's about 700 billion people who are in love with them. So many of those girls want to be in that exact same position. Guess what? 3 of them have girlfriends. 1 has been single for 3 years. So obviously, in those 3 years, he's been famous. So obviously, he doesn't want a girlfriend when he's famous. Well, and if he does, wants one that's not gonna freak out, being in his face, or go freaking fly over YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and whatever fucking social site floats your boat. Be like, oh, I'm now Lars girlfriend, la 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 la. No. You just need to calm your shit. Okay? And like, you know, I've had a couple people messaging me on here, like, you know, props to you about the fact that, like, you know, you messaged me instead of commenting on the video. When I said, you know, that I was a fan of One Direction, I'm like, you know, but I'm completely calm about it, and I'm not, like, having a fucking heart attack, because I don't freak out over everything. I mean, freak out over a couple things, but, I mean, I really wanted to go to One Direction's concert in Kieran in Seattle in July, but guess what? Can't afford the tickets, so I'm not going. I'm not crying, I'm not throwing a fit, I'm not, you know, hating the world and wanting to kill myself. No. Just need to calm down, breathe, realize I broke. Can't afford a concert. Oh well. Get over it. Save money for next year. If they come to Seattle next year, or they were near me. If they go to fucking Eastern Washington, go to Eastern Washington. Okay, if they go to Washington at all next year, I'm going. I have to save money first though. But and then there's Harry. I mean, because because Louis, Liam, and Zayn all have girlfriends, and then there's Niall, who's been single for 3 years. So obviously he's looking for the right girl, one who's not gonna freak out in his face, and accepts him for the fact that he, for who he is, or the fact that he's Niall Horan from One Direction. And that boy's gorgeous, but I'm not freaking out over it. And so many girls are like, oh, I could be your girlfriend. I won't freak out in front of your face. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. You would freak out in front of his face. You know for a fact that if Niall Horan came up to you and got like right here, so he's all up in your face, not that close though, probably not that close, I don't know, enough of a space to where, it's not like so close, and asked you to be his girlfriend, you would die. Right there. You would just freak out, scream, run in circles, and like pass out. And then when you woke up, you'd be screaming again and be like, oh my god, Niall Horan asked me to be his girlfriend, yes, yes. And he'd be long gone. The second you started passing out, you just leave. Call you an ambulance and leave. Because he's said so many times that he does not want a girl who's all up in his face and screaming all the time. Like, granted, once he leaves the room, or once he leaves on tour, when you're just sitting there texting him or whatever, by all means, scream. Just not in the boy's face. Be cool, be chill, relax. He's just a guy who happens to be famous. That's about it. And, like, there's so many girls who are, like, saying that they love One Direction and whatnot, and this is a really long video, but I don't care. So, saying they love One Direction, that they're huge fans, and yet you can show them a picture of 5 boys, tell them to pick out which one's which, and they get them all wrong. They're saying that they're gonna, marry Harry Styles, or become the future Miss Payne, or whatever. I don't even fucking know. I don't care. And just, they flip the fuck out. And then the second you tell them, no, you're a fan, not a Directioner, or you're a straight One Directioner, or whatever. Like, you tell them you're a newbie at it, and you don't know shit. Like my cousin, I converted her to being a Directioner. Now she has about 400 pictures of Harry Styles on her computer. But anywho, because, newbie Directioners love Harry. Personally, my favorite is Niall and Louis. Don't hate me. They're abos. I have a sucker for blue eyes. And then the fact that, Louis has Elvis muscles. But I accept that he's in it with Eleanor, and she is a beautiful woman. So, she can keep him. I'm not going to be one of those fans who's like, oh, Eleanor's all up on my man. No. You just need to cool your shit. Realize that Louis doesn't want to be with you. Even if you've met Louis at least once. Or talk to him on Twitter because he's following you when you guys direct message or whatever. Don't care. You just need to cool your shit and accept the fact that he's with Eleanor. He's with Eleanor, not you. And then, like those people who are like, oh, yeah, now, he says he's single, but he's with me. No. No. He's not with you, but saying he's single. He's not with you and admitting that you guys are together. He's not with you and just sparing your feelings so the fans don't hit you. No. He doesn't know you. He has no fucking clue who you are. And if he does, and he was direct message or whatever, or you're friends with him on Facebook or some shit, calm down. Okay? Because if he says he likes you, he'll ask you, y'all be talking, and then he'll admit it. He'll freaking tell somebody in an interview, put it on Twitter cam, post about it on Twitter, because, well, he doesn't exactly keep secrets. I mean, have you seen any of his tweets? Boy tweets like every 10 minutes. My fucking phone explodes because it freaking notifies me every time somebody I'm following tweets. I'm following about 70 people. It fucking explodes all damn day. I'm surprised it's quiet. It's probably because they're on tour. But it's just, I can't even. I have lost my ability to even with this freaking fandom. It's just ridiculous. I'm just saying that you guys need to cool your shit, okay? You guys just need to accept that you have a like 1 in a million chance to actually go out with any of them. Don't mean any hate. I love you all. I'm a Directioner. I've had those moments. Had those dreams where I did marry one of them. But guess what? Woke up to reality. Just settle with, trying to be their friend rather than trying to be their girlfriend. Just take a second, think about it. Bye.